One of my friends in the neighborhood said, oh my God, this is so bad, that she booked with them and they sent her a mail to
I love covering scams on this channel. I love covering scam businesses, businesses that should do better, that should know better, that have no business being in business. Now, I'm just talking about businesses because I saw the theme of this video and I have no idea what's going on. But I'm assuming something goes wrong with this business, Home Aglow Inc. They say house cleaning made easy, 5-star cleaners. And we are watching content from Destiny Joy today over on TikTok, an unaesthetic weird mum. Love that part. Okay.
Okay, look, I try to keep my account positive and happy, but I have a rant. I need to vent. I'm actually blood boiling. On the verge of tears, and it is such a first world problem that I literally feel so dumb complaining about it. But look, listen, this is something that I paid for. So no matter like how first world problem this is still like a service that I paid for and expected to have the service I paid for done, and it didn't get done, and I'm like literally furious.
Yeah, I agree that when you pay for a service, no matter what the service is, whether you're paying $1 for something or whether you're paying $100 for something, the service should be done to the best possible standard.
So Home Aglow, are you a scam? Are you a scam? Because why are you hiring cleaners who aren't cleaners and just come to your house for 3 hours and hang out? That's creepy. That is creepy. I just had to pause to look up your name. Natasha, girl. Girl, be so fucking for real. You did not do jack shit when you came to my house. Okay, so here's the story. I hired a cleaner. I went through Home Aglow, and because they're offering this deal, it's $75 for your first month. You are locked in for 6 months, but it's like $50 a month, and then you pay the cleaner based on like hourly, however much they are. Tell me why I hired Natasha for 3 hours today, and I come home.
Sorry, I don't get that deal. It's $50 a month, and then you pay the cleaner. What is $50 a month? And then you pay the cleaner on top? Because surely it's not $50 for a cleaner. That's not much.
I'm deep clean. Look at that. I come home and I'm deep cleaning. I'm literally rage cleaning right now. Literally rage cleaning.
I don't think she's saying here that the worst thing she can do is clean her house. I think she's saying here that the worst thing that's happened is she's paid someone to do it, and she is having to.
So here is what happened. I had Natasha come to my house, okay? Right away at the beginning, when you are filling out your form, you write on there, what is the most important? I was very descriptive. Actually, you know what? Let me put a screenshot of everything that
She says, hi, sorry, had to rush out, but here are the things I would love to have help with in order from biggest needs to the least. And please no worries if you don't get all of them done. Bathroom toilets, bath and showers, mirrors, bathroom counters, all floors, vacuum all rugs, baseboards, corners and rooms, dust, bedroom sheets, main room, and both kids' rooms. Oh, again, whatever you get done is great. Thank you so much for your help. And they replied, living room is done. I wiped down a TV stand and also folded the covers. Cleaning notes, bathroom toilets, bath, showers, all floors, dust vacuums, all rugs, baseboards, mirrors, bathroom, counters, corners of rooms, bedroom sheets, main room, and kids' room. Okay, fine. So very clear on what she wanted.
I wanted, okay, very explicit about what I wanted done. Specifically, the bathrooms. I live with 3 boys, okay? I need help with the bathrooms. That's the main thing. Then Natasha shows up to my house as I'm leaving. She's late, by the way. I normally wouldn't care, but let me just add that on there. She's late. I see her in the driveway. I have to go. So I'm like, hey, I have to go, but here are some things I would like for you to focus on. Please focus on the bathrooms. I live with 3 boys. It's disgusting. I cleaned it up as much as I could. Oh yeah, also a side note, I cleaned the house. As most people do when they have a hire a cleaner, they pre-clean the house for the cleaner.
That's a real thing. People do pre-clean the house before. I once had a cleaner come in and they were like, please don't feel you have to pre-clean the house. So that is obviously something a lot of people do.
Because you don't want the cleaner picking up things. You want them deep cleaning. That is what you hire them for, to do the deep cleaning. And I know this is so first world and I feel so bad venting about this, but I'm sorry. I'm a busy mom.
You paid for it. Businesses have to give you what they paid for.
I'm a mom of 2. I also work. I also am a content creator. As much as like y'all hate to like believe this is a full-time job, like I am working all the time.
7 days a week.
I am busy. So if there's one thing that's gonna slack, it's not being a mom, it's being messy house, okay? And I can't live in it anymore. So I tell her verbally, This is what I need done. Bathrooms, please. And then, and I specifically say toilets, the floors around the toilets, the bathroom counters, the showers, the baths, the mirrors. Then, if you have time, definitely the floors. That to me is kind of a given. Definitely the floors. Vacuum, please vacuum. I don't have a vacuum cleaner. Do you have one? She says yes. Great. Can you please vacuum my rug? It's a wool rug. It sheds really bad. And our Dyson cordless vacuum doesn't work very well.
Yeah.
So please vacuum that and mop the floors. And then if you have time, baseboards, all the extra things, sheets, if you have time, but please focus on the bathroom. Okay. Natasha, she gets there at 8:00. It's 10:30 at this point. 8, 9, 10. I have timestamps. It's a couple hours later. She's texting me pictures of my living room that I cleaned and telling me, oh, I wiped down your TV stand and I folded your blankets. Okay. And I respond, okay, that's nice, but can you please focus on the bathrooms? She sends me another picture of my living room, which I cleaned. She did not do that. Great, thank you. Looks awesome. Can you please focus on the bathrooms? Again, I have screenshots of all of this. Sends me another picture of my front entryway. I cleaned that. Please focus on the bathroom. She then proceeds.
So she's showing her pictures of stuff she has cleaned and being like, look what I've done. What the hell?
This is the part where I started to get pissed. Sends me a picture of the playroom. I cleaned the playroom. I literally cleaned it spotless. Don't even go in the playroom. Don't even look at it. It's not for you. I already cleaned it. I don't want you to go in there. It's clean.
And that, to be fair, was not on the list of things she wanted to be
Why
cleaned.
are you sending me pictures of something that I cleaned? And why are you texting me pictures regardless? Anyways,
Yeah, it's
just
weird.
clean my house. So finally, I start getting a little more stern and stop saying thank you. And I just said, did you clean the bathrooms? All these times I'm texting her, she's not responding. She's just sending me pictures of the house.
So she sent a message out. She said, did you do the bathroom? She said, I just finished the kitchen. I cleaned off the tables, chairs, bar stools, and kitchen surfaces, microwave, fridge, dishwasher, oven. And I also wiped down the kitchen cabinets and drawers. I am now working on the bathroom and downstairs room. She did not give... But kitchen wasn't even on the list of things to focus on.
House that I already cleaned. And so then she proceeds to send me pictures of the bathroom that she cleaned. I'm like, okay, great. And then she said, I didn't have time to clean the rest of the bathrooms. I didn't have time to go upstairs. You were here for 3 hours in my house. The main floor, all she needed to do, which I don't even care if you didn't even get to the main floor. I wanted you to focus on the bathrooms.
Yeah.
Was the floor. All you needed to do was mop. Guarantee I'm about to do it right now. It's going to take me 10 minutes. 10 minutes to mop. She didn't even fucking do it. Oh yeah, so she says, I didn't have time to do your bathrooms. I only had time to do one restroom. If you would like more time, please go on the app and book more time. I said, no, I'm not going to book more time.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm disappointed. I told you explicitly that I wanted you to focus on the bathrooms. That is what I needed help with, is the bathrooms. And then so I told her that, and then she texted me back and just said, she's sorry for the misunderstanding. I wanted the baseboard.
Okay, so I don't understand how there's a misunderstanding. She verbally told her, and also in the directions she was given on multiple sources, it has in order of how important it is, bathrooms and all this other stuff. Doesn't even mention the kitchen or the playroom.
So she focused on the baseboards, and because I wanted the baseboards done and she did the baseboards, she had to sweep. And because she had to sweep, she had to dust. And she had to do all these things. So she didn't have time to clean the bathrooms. So then I'm coming home. I'm like, you know what? I'm already pissed. I'm going to come home. Let me just appreciate the clean baseboards. Let me just appreciate the clean floors.
They're not done.
Do you think the baseboards and the floors are clean? Fuck no. They're not clean. I will show you proof. Here we go. I'm going to do an overlay. And also, if the floors are clean, why did I just sweep up all this?
Yeah, that's gross.
Yeah, I swept all that up. And that wasn't even in crevices. That was just around the floor. So disappointed. And there's no contact information for HomeAglow. All you do is submit a customer service request. I submitted one 3 times because I'm livid. And if I get charged for this, I am disputing it.
Yeah, I do.
100% disputing it. And I'm locked in for 6 months. You think, HomeAglow, you think that I want to book with you again? I am just baffled. So what were you doing in my house for 3 hours? Please tell me. Because you didn't clean. You said you did all these things. You didn't do them. So what did you do? And I'm so creeped out. I need to put up cameras. Apparently, next time, HomeGlow, next time you send people to my house, apparently I need to set up cameras because what were you doing in my house for 3 hours if you were not cleaning?
Imagine having someone at your house for 3 hours, assuming they're going to clean, assuming they're going to do something. And when you get home, nothing's been done. What were they doing? Going through your stuff? So in this TikTok, it says reading at HomeGlow IG comments. And when you read through them, they're all saying, please check your inbox. Refund me. I demand a refund. I want a refund. It seems like no one is happy with this brand, with this company at all.
First of all, I just want to say thank y'all for being just as invested in this as I am. I feel a lot better today. I made chicken salad. Okay, anyways, let me just give you what you want. So I disputed the charge. They did charge me. It was $75. So like really, it's not that, it's the principle, okay? So yeah, I disputed it. And then my bank was like, do you just want to cancel your card and get you a new one since you're locked in for 6 months because they're going to continue to charge me. And so
and it seems to be difficult to get in touch with their customer service. So yeah, that makes total sense.
Almost did, and I was like, you know what? Let me just give them a chance. Like, let me give them a couple of days to see if they report back. They haven't yet. It's day 2. But I did go around. So she gave me a list. She texted me a list of everything she did, and I went around and I checked. She absolutely did not do a single one of those things. If you follow me on Instagram, then I posted a few more things on my story. Like she said she wiped down the table. She literally did it. There's literally, and like that would have taken 1 second. There's crumbs on the table. She said that in the bathroom, she wiped down the counter and wiped down the sink. She didn't. Like I went and I looked, like, look, let me show you. Okay, as you can see, the mirror is definitely dirty. And again, it takes 2 seconds. Why wouldn't she just do that?
And you would think as well, this is a thing, cleaning houses is a profession that you can be professional and be very good at, right? A cleaner can clean a house far better than I can. You know what I mean? They are good at their job. It's a skill you can develop, you know, using certain things, having tricks for getting rid of certain stains, marks. So cleaning a mirror is a very simple, basic task for someone who's professional.
And then here's the kicker. I've had so many people reach out to me saying that the same thing has happened to them with HomeGlow. And just like, you know, going to their Instagram page and finding that everyone is writing, this is a scam, I want my refund. I should have, it's honestly my fault. I should have done my research before just committing to this brand. But one of my friends in the neighborhood said, oh my God, this is so bad, that she booked with them and they sent her a male prostitute.
I'm sorry, what? How does that line up? What? I'm so confused how that mistake is made. Okay.
And I asked her, how did you know that? How did you know it was a male prostitute? And she said, he texted her saying, are you ready for your cleaning? Wet emoji. And she was like, that was kind of weird. So she went to his bio and saw that he offered cleaning and then also male escorting. So HomeGlow, what is going on? And then my other friend said, I need to go check my underwear drawer. Like, you guys, I'm just so creeped out. Here's my theory is that she came here, took pictures around the house, and left. She left. That is my theory, because she didn't text me until 3 hours later, and she's only supposed to be here for 3 hours. So then, like, how would she have, like, done anything else? You know, she's like, I'm done. Although she did ask me to book more time, so that's the one thing I'm, like, battling with. But my Ring camera battery is dead, of course. So I was asking my neighbors to see if they have any footage, but theirs also wasn't working. So I have another neighbor I need to ask. But I'm just curious at this point. Like,
you know what? I'm thinking it seems to be like this agency situation, right? HomeGlow has, you know, is an agency and they have all the cleaners on this and they send people out to do whatever, and then you can book more time if you need to through the app and they're told whatever. But it just seems like they have terrible management, and maybe they also manage escorts.
I just want to know if she was actually here, but truthfully, I think she came here, took some pictures and left. And obviously I'm going to give y'all an update when the company gets back to me, but I have very low hopes about that because it's such a sketchy not a real company. And literally, I'm making this so that you guys don't get scammed. It's kind of like the Anna Bay couch girl too. She like helped a lot of us in learning that, oh, that's actually like a camping chair, a glorified camping chair, and this cleaning company is a scam. So I'm sick of being scammed all the time. Why is everything
All the
a scam?
time?
Why?
Okay, this is I'm not sure if the whole company is a scam or the people that work for it are getting lazy and they're like, yeah, just pay me more so I can clean more. But it does seem like other people have issues with this. I'm very confused about the escort situation. I just don't know how that mistake could
First
be
of all, I
made.
just want to say I think I have to give you an update. Literally, I'm shaking. Oh my god. Okay.
It says Home Glow update. Home Glow update. The cleaner called me. Wait to hear what she said to me.
Home Glow update. So first of all, I disputed the charges, and then I got an email back from someone at Home Glow saying that if I wish to cancel the charges, I have to do this link, and if I wish to cancel my 6-month membership, press this link. Anyways, I did do all that, and then I was able to write in on the link to decline the charge or like refund the charge, and I wrote out a long thing. I'll actually post it here, screenshot of what I said.
She's just summarizing what she's told us in the first one.
But the craziest thing, I hope you're still here to hear this. This is the craziest thing. She just called me. I'm literally shaking. She called me. I said, hello. She goes, yeah, hello, this is Natasha. And I said, oh, hey, Natasha, how's it going? She talked for 4 minutes straight. 4 minutes straight saying, oh, like, I came all the way out to your house. I cleaned your house to the best of my abilities. I really worked really
Well, then the best of your abilities isn't good enough for the profession you're in.
hard on your house. It's a big, beautiful house. And I know you want me to clean the bathrooms. And I only got to one, but that's just because, and excuses. I let her do that for 4 minutes. And I finally said, Natasha, please, be so for real. So for real. It's just you and me. You and I both know you did not clean my house.
Yeah.
And she goes, no, I did clean your house. I swept up the food that was on, this is what she said. I cleaned up beer cans. I wiped up beer stains. There was beer stains everywhere. And I cleaned up kids' toys. And I said, beer stains? Beer stains? Is that what you just said? I don't even drink. What are you talking about, beer stains and beer cans? And what do you mean, kid toys? I cleaned the house before you even got here. And then she started talking, and I said, you know what? I just picked my kids up from the bus. I can't talk to you right now. I'm already talking to Home Glow corporate, whoever is there.
Right.
Thank God, they're finally
Let
talking
them
to
deal.
me. So we don't need to be doing this. And
I would complain now. I'll be like, you're one of your employees, use my personal information, which is against GDPR, whatever it's called here in the UK, to call me and contact me out of this business situation.
okay, well, I'll send you pictures for proof. And I said, okay, please do. I'll be waiting.
And we have no, and that's where our story cuts off for now. Okay, I'm confused about the situation because part of me is like, okay, maybe the whole company isn't a scam, but maybe it's lazy workers. Maybe the company isn't managed right and therefore the workers are like, why should we bother then? But at the same time, it seems to be an issue for everyone. Let me know what you think down below. Is this a scam? Is it just a shitty business practice? Let me know your opinions down below in the comments. Thank you so much for joining me. Subscribe if you have not already. Give this video a thumbs up and I will see you very, very soon. Bye.